heavy topic.
Like I said, I don't pay too much attention to all that, but I think just in general, anytime, especially a large market like that, being China and Russia, that's, we go into frenzies over a lot of different things. You just look at the Silicon Valley and the bank stuff. People are freaking out, interest rates go up just because of one bank goes under or anything like that. So I think it could possibly play a huge role in it. You see gas prices with the whole pipeline in Russia too that got destroyed, right? Isn't that? Mm-hmm. So gas prices rise, and Circle K apparently only has one pump open every time.
Oh yeah, ridiculous. Circle K, I've went to a few where it's almost like they're shut down.
I tried to pump gas, I got 46 cents out of one thing, so I went somewhere else.
Yeah. So you're starting to see the impacts is, even at places like Costco, the gas is, extremely high. But that's mainly Arizona in general. They say a lot of our supply coming into Arizona, it's taking a lot longer to get to us. Right. So therefore, we're paying more than average, than most places.
Is that similar to any interior states or no? I mean, we're not that far off of ports, though.
Well, it's because California has a problem getting it in, so we're starting to see here. Yeah, we're starting to see it here in Arizona because getting it to us is it's taking a lot longer. So you go to the Circle K's, you're starting to see every other one is out of gas.
So why does QT have everything? QT's better. QT's just better. Yeah. Makes sense. I love QT way over Circle K anyways.
Their bathrooms are always clean. We'll give them that.
Just like, what's the cleanest bathroom you've been in? George Costanza question. If he knows all the cleanest public restrooms in the city, where's yours?
Gas station wise, QT.
QT?
I would say so.
I don't know, man. I've been to some QTs that are.
Where'd you go?
Did you go to the brand new one?
South Phoenix.
I would say, that South Phoenix, most things, we don't know.
We don't know. Porta potty. Interesting, yeah. Nicest public restroom I've been in. I guess I would probably just say just like an apartment complex or kind of that's kind of public, not really public, but me and my friends call them the executive suites. So hey, we're gonna go take some time in the executive suites, and we'll be back in a little bit. So
I wouldn't say. I don't know. There's a bar by my house that has really good soap and lotions.
Interesting.
Which bar?
Yeah, Pour Wine and Tap Room for sure.
Oh.
I feel like you guys have the cleanest bathrooms, and it's true. I believe that because
they give you hand lotion and soap.
Yeah, so that's extra. Executive suite right there.
That's executive suite.
So Nate, what's new?
What's new?
Going to the game tonight?
Oh man, I wish. We'll see. Ticket prices got jumped a little bit. Kevin Durant's first game here in Phoenix, so prices jumped up a little bit. Playoffs are kind of on the line. Seeding's getting tight here between the 4 and the 11 seeds. Timberwolves are 6th seed currently. Actually, I think they're a 7th seed now with Golden State winning last night. But so it's a big game for both teams. Everyone's healthy. I think Towns might not play for the Wolves, but most looks like it might be a full strength, good game tonight. So I'm hoping we're going to go down a couple bars, grab some drinks prior to the game, and if tickets drop a little bit or I get lucky and find one on the street, who knows? If you guys want to drop me a ticket, that'd be great. But yeah, so no, I'm not going to the game, but I'd love to.
Speaking of game, how's the dating game?
So you're already doing that.
Yeah, so we're already going to go straight into that, guys.
In a sense of slowing down, I'm trying to take a little bit more time for myself, honestly. Time for myself, time with my friends. I've moved into a new condo over the last month, and so that's taken a lot of my time. The bar has picked up a little bit, so I've been working a little bit more. So honestly, trying to work a little bit more on myself. Just take a little bit more time and relaxing, but overall, it's it's good. It's a lot more
So some people
less
got
intense.
benched.
Some people got benched, if you will. Yeah, so I've broken off a few friendships that I had.
Say that we're sticking with like a home court.
Yeah, I guess
away
home
game.
court, home field, stay. You know,
Those away
keep it
games
close.
were pretty hard on you, weren't they?
It wasn't hard, but it's it's a lot easier sticking to my location. Like I said, I love staying in downtown Phoenix. I don't like traveling out too much
Don't
far
go
to that.
chasing waterfalls like
Don't
this.
start chasing waterfalls. Good waterfalls, beautiful. But yeah, no, overall it's great. But it's calmed down quite a bit, so which is good. I
Much
enjoy it.
like, usually spring season in Arizona, real estate picks up at least, so you need your time for that.
I do. I was able to I did a video showing last week, which is kind of cool for a client that's out of town.
I'm actually starting to get a lot of Washington clients, and their biggest thing is you have to show it to them virtually, and then if it's still on the market within a week, they might fly down to come, actually view the property. But I'm starting to see that's not an option. It's the virtual showing for them is, I need you to get this under contract because it might not be here. I had it happen to a client actually yesterday. They're like, yeah, we want to go view it later this evening. I'm like, oh, it's gone. So starting to see virtual showings coming back for your out-of-state clients. Out-of-state buyers are wanting the Arizona sun, and they're trying to get out the cold. So those cold climates are definitely people who are retiring and want to get out. A lot of times they have a lot of cash that they can just buy the house straight out. So they're starting to find ways to get ahead of the crowd, but we're starting to see things pick up where homes are starting to sell again in under 2 weeks. So.
Right. Yeah. Still probably a little bit of back and forth, but with the selling agent, but for the most part, yeah, they go quick, which is nice. For a buyer seller, makes transactions quick, but yeah, it's definitely challenging to do a virtual showing because, like you said, they can go quicker, and if they don't want to make an offer, it can be gone really quick after that.
Yeah, so I strategized with my buyer yesterday of like, hey, here's my scenario. I can't get you to your white cabinets, but I have a list of vendors that I vetted who can do those cabinets if we find the right house in the right location, and that was the only thing holding you back. So I was able to show her not only just the cabinets, but paint colors around the house, how paint can take a house a long way. So if that was their only thing holding them back and trying to pick a particular home, giving them that vision actually helps them make that decision a lot quicker.
I think that's huge. If you can sell, kind of have an idea of what it would take to remodel certain parts of the home for a client. If you already have those vendors set up, that can be a huge seller too. You say, hey, I know you don't like this, but this is what it might cost to remodel it. And it won't take you much, especially if you're out of state, we can remodel it. By the time you actually move here, it can be done and ready for you to move in.
And what I've kind of positioned those type of cash buyers with is, hey, let's look at something a little bit less that still gives you a little bit more room to not exceed your max budget. So to go 50 grand over for 15K of work, I don't see the value in doing that. But to buy the house at the right price, putting 15,000 and getting, over half of that back, I think is a better value if you're shopping in this market.
Right.
So.
Closing thought.
Closing thought. My closing thought is Timberwolves. Going back to that, I haven't. Timberwolves haven't. Any Minnesota sports team hasn't won a game that I've attended in the last 5 years here in Arizona. So
you're gonna sit this one out?
I might sit this one out just to get the victory, even though I really want to go to the game. I might have to sit this one out. But
you think they were gonna win against Durant anyways?
have you seen my team? They're great. Timberwolves are gonna win the NBA championship, obviously.
So we shall see. If Nate doesn't go and they win, then Nate's the bad juju.
Or the good juju for my team. Bad for some. It depends how you look at it.
Well, it depends how we see it, right?
Yeah.
That's it, folks.
That's it. Ebony.